Joseph. Good morning, Pumpkin. How are you doing this morning? Well, good morning, Mary Sunshine. What made you wake so soon? You frightened away the stars and you scared away the moon. Good morning, Jojo. Good morning to you. What do we got going on this morning? I feel like I woke up like this. I didn't take my makeup off at night, and it's, you know, looking like I may have, experienced a triple X video, but that didn't ever happen. Wouldn't that be? Wouldn't that be fabulous? Yeah, but it didn't happen. I just wake up looking like shit. So there we go. Oh, Tamika. Hey, Davis, Tamika, we keep jumping around town. You know what I mean? I do see you in other chats and I get excited when I see your name and then other people really like don't know we know each other. And you'll be like, Redhead. I'm like Tamika. And you're like Redhead. And I'm like Tamika. I always enjoy seeing your name when you come on in. I'm doing well. Thanks, Redhead by Nature. Thank you for, thank you for participating in the shit show. I appreciate it. Who doesn't like to come in here? You know what I mean? Oh, how was my sushi? Let me tell you about this. Yesterday was a complete surprise of a day. I got ready. My son and his girlfriend came over and I'm not tooting my own horn or anything, but my son was like, "Mama, you look really pretty. Where are you going?" And I was like, fucking nowhere. Yeah, I just like stay home because that's what I do. And he's like, let's go do something. So we went to the dumpster dive. I forgot to film at the dumpster dive, and I did find. Oh, Joe, you want to see a couple of the things that I got? I don't feel like getting it. A lot of flag shit. I got a lot of flag shit. I got some Tupperware stuff from my kitchen. But it was a nice little trip. And then afterwards, they wanted to take me to sushi. So I was like, yeah, I love sushi. Is there anybody in the chat that don't like sushi? I mean, I love sushi. You know what I'm saying? Wellness with Frugal Mama James Money. James, I'm going to make you a moderator, sweetheart, because I know. Why is my tripod? Is this how it's going to be now? Is this what's going to happen? Are we going to slide away? Was my tripod making me have a triple chin action? I mean, it started to like go down really hecka slow, And then all of a sudden I was like, I had like triple chin action. Did you guys see it? For Pete's sakes. I heard we had that conversation, I heard that conversation. Well, you cannot like it, Joe, because most everybody else does. You know what I mean? So I'm really sorry that you can't experience it. I can, and I enjoy it. I like salmon. I like everything. I like stuff I don't like. Like I used to not like peas, but I just kept eating them and I kept eating them and I kept eating them. And then because I wanted to like them and now I like peas. So I don't know. Some people are allergic to it though. You know what I mean? Well, I know. Because what you do, Joe, this is what you do. You'll be like, oh, this is a blue pen. This is a blue pen. And then Joe will be like, well, I don't like blue pens. And then he'll tell you why you don't like the blue pens, because the ink was made in a different area and, and everything else. But then when he's done, you have to go back to the original statement. Why I like them. You cannot like them because I do. You know what I mean? So that's how that goes. Wellness with Frugal Mama. I need to come. I miss you. When you miss people, speaking of missing people, if you guys are connected with Warrior Empire, go to his page and say hello. I mean, who cares what's going on? Just go say hello to people. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you right now, when you miss people, I missed Warrior Empire. You need to go to their sites and say hello. You know what I mean? So I miss you. You came in here, but I miss you. I need to come and visit you. So I'm going to be coming around your town. Hey, you should be coming around the mountain when you comes. You're awesome, Redhead by Nature. No, I'm not. But I'll take it. If Joe says I'm awesome, because Joe don't like a lot of shit. Like if there's 10 items that are on the list on the whiteboard of what everybody else likes, Joe don't like 9 of them. Okay? So I'm just saying if there's something that Joe likes, everybody needs to participate. Stepdaddy Joseph is very intelligent. Okay? He likes his scrotum eyes. Okay? He likes him some scrotum eyes. He likes him some redhead. So out of the 10 things that everybody else likes, but Joe don't like 9, well, I'm like almost the 10th. I mean, give or take, 500 or 600 other options. But I mean, I'm almost there. So I feel like the intelligence, because Joe's extremely intelligent, the intelligence that flows out of his mouth, the 9s out of the 10s. I mean, I feel like I'm in that group. I feel like I'm in that group. Tokyo! I mix you and KJ up all the time. Bro, Tokyo, I was telling KJ, which it's the same for both of you. KJ? Yeah, KJ. I was telling KJ, because you did the IRL. Remember when you did the IRL, Tokyo, and you were like, oh, I'm just so shy and bashful, but you're looking so cute on your IRL, right? So I was telling KJ, oh, you did. I'm not trying to suck your dick. I'm just talking nice to you. I was like, oh, you have such a handsome smile. Because Tokyo, you're a cute little motherfucker. So, and I mean no disrespect. Because like I said in the beginning, I don't want your dick hole. But you have a beautiful smile. You were doing your IRL. Everything was going really good. Then I told KJ that it was him. And that he did a really good job on his IRL. Well, it was you that did it. So, I mean, you both, there's handsome everywhere. I mean, my folks are extremely, I got stepdaddy Joseph, I got extremely handsome folks on my chat, man. So, I mean, if you're a female or a man who likes to smoke pickle, then you should be watching my shit because I got handsome men on my shit. All right, if you're not a pickle smoker and you don't like men, the women are banging. She bang. You know what I mean? The women are banging. I love being around a group of sexy folks. I feel like I'm surrounded in Redheadville. I'm surrounded by beautifulness. Oh my, Bud Files, Bud. We are buds. I don't know why your name is Bud Files. I feel like you have like a backstory on it or something like that. But when I read, I'm just, Tokyo, you better not be screaming. Well, I bet you do squeal like a pig, don't you? Sweet! Hey, I live on a farm, motherfucker. All right, I'll be like, oh, don't worry about that. It's just Tokyo. Yeah, he must be out in the barn. You know what I mean? Just don't worry about it, Tokes. But I felt so embarrassed because I was like, I mix people up. I don't mean to mix people up. I just mix people up. And don't make fun of me like this. I just woke the fuck up, okay? Let's Dillhole. Oh, I'm so glad. Dillhole, let me tell you something. You have been diligent in keeping up with Redhead on an even pace, right? Well, for a minute I was lagging. But then I started being, the correctness. And I started being a little more diligent and coming, dude. I love in fact, I wish, can I drop your link? Can I drop it like it's hot? Drop, move, hot, do, boo, ba, dee. I can't do it. Well, I mean, that's when my moderator's got to do it. I can't do it. Dillhole, I love your name. I want to say it like repeatedly in strange places. Like I'll be at the grocery store and I'll pick up a cucumber and be like, that's a Dillhole right here. You know what I mean? I wonder what folks would do. Would people just start saying Dillhole all the time? I think they would say it all the time. Let's see here, Bud, Tokyo. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Well, what do we got going on today? I appreciate that, Redhead by nature. You're intelligent. Well, that Joe says that I'm intelligent. Any cute. My IQ looks more like an IO. Like the little squiggly on the Q isn't really quite there. I do got good sense. Sometimes My oldest brother's intelligent as shit. I mean, he is just like you, but different, And he can tell you the region, the origin. It doesn't matter if it's space, the ocean, whatever. Like he's super, super intelligent. His common sense. What the fuck, bro? Like, were you born in a barn? Like, did your intelligence drop off the dick hole? Because I mean, the common sense is kind of far off. You know what I mean? So I feel like you got common sense. Are you the whole package, stepdaddy Joe? Are you the? We're gonna get Joseph married. Welcome to the meet and greet. Yeah, it's called. We're finding Joseph a wholesome hoe. We're trying to find stepdaddy Joseph a wholesome hoe. Hey, 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 hey. Wholesome hoes need love too. You know what I mean? Hey, hey. We got Money Grabber coming up in here. Murda, I'm so glad you're here. She said I liked it and I shared. I appreciate that you did that. I love your face off. I don't know. I feel like if we were out together somewhere, we would just enjoy each other. I do. I feel like people would know we weren't related because, we look totally different. But I would tell people that you were my cousin and like let them figure it out. Let them figure out how that tree branched. You know what I mean? Because it didn't branch far. Well, my tree really doesn't branch far anyways, dude. Let's just be honest. Gaza! Look, I did brush my teeth, Gaza. Did you see it? I brushed my teeth, but I'm drinking coffee. Gaza, are you drinking coffee with me or is it like nighttime there? You know, we need to have talk, Gaza. You know what I mean? We need to be on the same coffee page. Do you even drink coffee? Maybe you don't even drink. I feel like you do. You got 3 kids. I mean, I feel like you would need to have it. You know what I mean? Like you don't got coffee, but coffee got you. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. That's where I'm walking with it. I just see. Well, look at Gaza and I having coffee in the morning. Never underestimate a woman. Wait. Never underestimate a woman powered by caffeine and prayer. Hey, if you know what you better know what time it is. And this is a powerful statement right here. And I'm about ready. I hope it don't make me feel like I gotta go duty. That's the only thing. Like, should I drink my coffee and then do a little shimmy cocoa shit, or and then go live, or do you hold back and drink your coffee and hope for the best? Well, I don't have explosive butt. Like when I have the feeling to go poop, I some of y'all do this. I know quite a few. Like when it hits you, you're like, yeah, really? What did Mary J say? Oh, is that so? Excuse me, do you know where the restroom is? Like I don't have those issues. I don't like my bowel works it up. Like I can feel it, moving around like the snake in the colon area. But it's not like I gotta hurry up because I'm having shitty McPherson. I don't have shitty McPhersons. Bless the shitty McPhersons souls. Because I mean, I'm sure you don't control it. I mean, how are you gonna if you're shitty McPherson, it's just gonna come out. I mean, it's like soft serve. I mean, once it starts, are you going to stop doing it or are you going to be relieved that the shit came out? I don't have those issues. There's a lot of shitty McPhersons, though. If you're a shitty McPherson, come on in. You're welcomed. You are welcomed here. I've learned that is spent 10 minutes a day in the bathroom at work, and I get paid 40 hours a week for pooping. Hey, Dill is trying to figure out his balloon knot. Okay, you know what a balloon knot is? It's your butthole. I say balloon knot. Well, you ever looked at a balloon knot? Look just like a shitty McPherson. You know what I mean? But he's calculated how he can have shitty McPherson and get paid for it. I mean, I think Joseph and I can take a lesson from him. He's got the dilliest hole of it all because his hole makes money. Shit. He's better than a prostitute. You know what I mean? I mean, he getting paid by the week. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea that I could get paid for my shitty McPherson. That would be that. I should have thought of it. Now I can. Now I can think about it. You know what I mean? I'm going on vacation on my birthday. Shut up. Want to bring. Oh, you need a vacation after your vacation. you you ever go on vacation and then when you come home from your vacation, you're like you're like I need a vacation? Well, that's like doing stuff with me. When you go, you're like, fuck, I need a break from life. Like, can someone just put me in induced coma? Because the bitch was whack. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't want you to think I'm wiggity whack, wiggity whack. You know what I mean? But I know you don't. But I just don't want you to get there. You might get that wiggity whack itch. You know what I mean? Getting something down on paper. I didn't read that. Lions. I don't know who you are, but come on in. I mean, if you're subscribed to me, leave me a message on something and I'll get you back. You know, when you move, I move just like that. When I move just like that. You know what I mean? Do you know how to tango? Neither do I. I'm not trying to take lessons either. I'm just throwing it at everybody that's even inside of here. Okay, we got gas boxing jazz. Well, Bruce, I can't fucking see, bro. I'm sorry, Brewster. I'm trying. Did I say it right? Your name's probably like Bobby or something, and I'm saying Bruce. It was a B. I get credit for the B. Okay, well, welcome on in. Hit the like button. Share me out, you guys. Every time somebody sees my face, it's one more person. Like if you share me out and 20 people see that share, one person's going to be the first time that they've ever seen my face. So I'd appreciate it if you guys would share me. Let's see here. You'll take your chances? Well, you might. You got 3 kids, sweetheart. I'm just saying, cardiac arrest promisings are probably not the best thing. What are you going to tell your family? I gave, all my shots. I threw out all my shots and she was more than I can handle. And she tried to tell me it's kind of an oxymoron, man. I mean, I feel like you could do it temporarily for 3 days. I mean, OG Raider had to move across the whole fucking state. You know, it is a It's not toxic. It's not toxic. What have I been told? I'm like a kryptonite. That's what it is. I'm like a kryptonite. Like everything's cool. Everything's fine. And then all of a sudden you start feeling kind of some kind of way. You know what I mean? And when you start feeling that way, it's the kryptonite. Power of the redhead. It comes out every now and then. You know, I can't control it neither. I can't control it when the redhead wants to burst out, especially if the redhead's been suppressed. Let me tell you something. I got upset on my channel. I had a live. And 2 people that I love dearly, even to this point, 2 people that I love dearly were getting upset on my channel. I lost my shithole. Dillhole would have been proud. He would have been like, I raised that bitch. Yeah, I raised that bitch. I taught her well. Well, my dill hole had a shitty McPherson and I lost my shit. So, you know, it's just a catch-22. It's a, nice, lose your shit. Nice, lose your shit. It just happens every now and then. Let's see. Roger, little bunny. You know what? You're so cute. You literally don't even have to put a whole lot in the comments. You do it, first of all, but you don't even have to do a whole lot. And every time I see it, it makes me smile. You bring joy into my world and I appreciate it. Is that Fluffy? I can't see if that's Fluffy. Is that Fluffster? Is that Fluffster? I can't, Fluff. Fluff. You know that your name's in cursive and I can't fucking see it. Is that Fluff? Somebody put yes in the chat if it's Fluff. Let's see here. This message is held for a review, but I can't see the message. I don't like bags of dicks. Well, you shouldn't, sweetheart. And I haven't ordered you any. And I'm letting YouTube know that you can say that. I haven't ordered. Is it Fluffers? Is he laughing? I think it is Fluffers. Fluffy, you're not saying if it's you. I can't read this shit. I could be talking to like Cloudy or something like that. I don't know. I think it's Fluffy. Work with me a little bit. Just work with me. I went ahead. You don't like a bag of dicks. No, not Fluffy. What the fuck does it say? Can you type your name in so I can say it correct? I literally can't see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is it numbers? Is it letters? I will work my best out. Say your name. Say my name when no one is around me. Say, baby, you love me. Yeah, you know that fucking still stands to the damn truth. If I'm calling you and you're trying to pretend like you shouldn't have fucking answered. You want to try to hide who you're talking to? How about don't answer your phone? That would probably be the best thing for you to do, because anything else other than that is stupid. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Did he put it in? He didn't put it in. Now I feel like there's somebody in the chat that's not Fluffy, and I'm giving Fluffy a shout out, and I don't know what the fuck the person's name is. Can somebody else type this name in there so I can address it correctly? I mean, is the person that has the name the only person that can read their own fucking name? It's frustrating me. We met in murder. Well, okay, look at, aren't you the cutest motherfucker? Now look, Leafy! I know who you are! I couldn't read it, darling. Well, everybody, welcome in Leafy. Oh, I'm so glad. I know who you are now. You know, I'm sitting over here sucking on fluff for 10 minutes, you know, and it's Leafy. I was close. Isn't that the right same amount of letters? I mean, I feel like the name span was pretty close. I should get points for that. We got Money Grabber up in here. Antique. Is that what it is? No, Anthony. Fuck. It's the Lions. We talked. Lions. I don't know what the first name was. It went like this, and then now it's gone. But I know I said hello to you. Blessed Saint. What are you doing? Red just woke up. Red just woke up. I just got some coffee. I took the dogs, you know, pissy and shitty. You know, everybody's doing great. Just wanted to wake up here and say hello, and look who I got. I got Blessed Saint. You know, if there's a moderator in the chat, if you could drop down Blessed Saint's link. Blessed Saint has always been good to me, no matter where we're at. Don't you want to feel good with people? Well, I do. Shit, and if you don't want to, get the fuck out. You know what I mean? It is 5:10 p.m. here. Where the fuck you at? You like across the whole country? Where are you at? Oh, it's Binky. I know who you are, Binker Boo. Oh, you know what? J-Dubs, Jess is a sweetheart. You guys aren't connected to J-Dubs. Please, please, please get connected with her. She's the one that hooked me up with you. And I'm telling you right now, in her comments were to me, because that wasn't fair to you neither. Her comments were to me, Red, don't worry about it. I'm going to send you Bink. And I'm not worried about my watch time hours anymore anyway. But Bink will watch. And you know what, Binker? You have been the binkiest. You know what I mean? You bunktify. You really get in and just do it. And I want to tell you, I appreciate everything you do on my channel. Yeah, London. Damn, Gina. Look at Wellness. Wellness, thank you. So Nirvana. Yeah. Hitting the thank you for everybody's out. I got my shit charging. I was going to play last night. I really was. But I went to set up my system. My system said, fuck you, bitch. You didn't put nothing on the charger. Now, OG Raider taught me, when you get done playing at the end of your sessions, you always put your stuff on the charger at that point, so that when you're ready to play again, it's already charged up. It's not that I didn't listen. I just didn't do it. I didn't heed the advice. So now I'm, got what's that word? Replications? Replications? What the fuck is that word? Reprimanding? No. Replications. What the fuck? Whatever that word is, that's what I got. I got to get back to work, and thank you for supporting. Oh, did you know I didn't get that? I thought you were saying that you and Tia were the Ebony and Ivory, and I wasn't trying to get involved in that dance. Because, I was watching, I thought y'all were dancing to Ebony and Ivory. So because I didn't understand the ivory part, but I just was rolling with the flow. So I'm sitting here and watching Nirvana and Tia being like, Ebony and Ivory, they're doing that thing. Hey, hey, hey. And it's our dance. This is the dance we're supposed to be doing. I'm the ivory. Am I the ivory and you're the ebony? Ebony and Ivory. I feel like I need a song. Should I make one up? I'll work on it. Why not? I don't know. Oh, Zoe, didn't you just text me, sweetheart? You did. I've tried everything. Just not. Is Alex still in the hospital? Pops called me last night and said that you had contacted him in his sleep stream. I'm not upset that you didn't tell me, but he said that Alex was still in the hospital. If Alex has a headache and he's having issues and he's still in the hospital, that's where he needs to be. So that's one thing that you can feel rest assured about. Don't be stressing about him being in the hospital because that's where he should be. But he shouldn't be having that headache anymore. I have the hiccups. Y'all are gonna have to excuse me. No, he's not. He's home. Oh, okay. Okay, because that was bothering me a little bit. I didn't know what was going on with that. Rebecca, I see you in here, Towns. How you doing? Rebecca, I have a few friends that are named Rebecca, and they're sweet people. Are you a sweet person? I hope you're a sweet person. I'm automatically giving you sweetener in your tea because your name's Rebecca. So, like, you already got a sweet packet. But did you bring your own? Are you a kind person? Well, if you are, hit my subscribe button. Leave me a comment somewhere so I can remember you and I'll come back and get you. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to get you. You may not like me, Rebecca. There's some folks that don't, but you may not like me. But I hope you do. I'm not saying that you're not intelligent, but most intelligent folks like me. It's what I heard around town. It's on everybody's community post. Do you too want your IQ to go up a few points? If I were you, I'd be staying tuned to Redheadville because Redhead by Nature's the shit. Yeah, I feel like that's the announcement everybody got. Well, welcome on into the shit show because I'm the shit. We just don't smell like shitty McPherson. Okay? Everybody needs to understand that. Like, we don't walk around smelling like a dirty pamper. You know what I mean? We smell like sweet Jesus. I woke up. I haven't even taken a shower yet or a bath or freshened up any crevices. I still smell like sweet Jesus. That's it. If you don't taste like water, something's wrong with you. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. Shane, that's my daughter. That's my baby daughter. Joey is my son daughter. Hi, honey. How you doing, Joey? Yeah, that was really weird. Brian, I love the big flag. I have a patriotic home. My dad was in the Air Force. My brother was in the Navy. My brother was in the Navy. My sister-in-law was in the Air Force. My grandpa was in the Navy. I'm very patriotic. In fact, I just went to the dumpster dive yesterday with my oldest. He took me on a date with his girlfriend. We went to sushi. My middle child and her boyfriend took me on a date and we went to the movies. And now the older one, we went to dinner, sushi, dumpster diving, and cookie crumble. What the fuck is this shit, right? But I found this at the dumpster dive and I just put it on my ceiling. Look at that. I got that. I got another flag wooden thing that I enjoy. In fact, let me show it to you. I got this at the dumpster dive. Very cute. It's like a wooden flag plaque. But I have a lot of like dolls and stuff like that in my home. And I decorate with Raggedy Anns and Andes because they're redheaded dolls. And I accent them with flags. I don't know what you would want to call it. I call it comfortable. Like if somebody was like, Redhead, what is your decor? It's fucking comfortable. Why don't you shut the fuck up? You guys want to see something else? Back in high school, I graduated in 1989. Rambo was huge. Rambo was huge. And one of my good friends that I went to elementary school with, he dressed up as Rambo for Halloween. And he's dead now. He died. And about 2 years ago, his family, now I graduated in '89, he was Rambo in '89, doing his thing, right? Well, his family had a big estate sale because everybody was dead, and they wanted to sell everything. And I found his Rambo gun. That is an original. That is an original Rambo. I have it hanging up by the bullets. That is an original Rambo gun that still works, by the way. And I got it for $3. I bought that bitch. I did. Why do I need a Rambo gun in my house? It goes with nothing. It goes with nothing. But you know what? It was my friend's. It was for sale. I couldn't pass it up. I picked it up. I put it down. I picked it up. I put it down. And then something just told me, why don't you get it? Why don't you get it and just have fun? So I did. So I got a Rambo gun in my house. That's crazy town. I'm not moving this shit again because this right here is going to make me nutso. Hate my tripod. I had a really good one. And then it broke. So I bought another one. And the new one I bought sucks a bag of dicks. Let's see. It's Roger. I'm trying to look at here. Black Magic! Well, welcome on in. I appreciate you coming in here. You graduated in '89 too. Did you love school? I did. I wasn't president of my class all 4 years, but the years that I wasn't, I was 3 years. Out of the 3 years, the fourth year that I wasn't class president, the president that did get class president was a football player, and he just wanted it on his resume. And he told me that I could do everything. So basically, I was the president of my class all 4 years. I was very involved in school, and I loved it. I did. How are you doing, Lenka? Life in Siri. Am I saying it right? It's only 3 letters, but I'm not sure. Siri? Well, I appreciate you coming in. How am I? Freaking fabulous. I mean, I'd lie if I wasn't just because it sounds good, you know. I don't know. I mean, when someone's going to ask, you know, how you doing? If you're Shitty McPherson, I don't know if I would be in the mood to be like, oh, you know, I really feel like things could be better. I really want somebody give me a break. Could somebody pick me up and bring me a coffee or something? You know, I don't do that shit. So, I mean, I have to be like, well, I'm fabulous. I'm fabulous. Yeah, that's how I normally rock, even when I'm not fabulous. You know what I mean? Leafy, I know that's you. Okay, you wouldn't have to run with the Rambo gun because I got you. I got you. Wasn't that sick though? And after I bought it, I've had a lot of people say that gun's sick, and I'm like, I know it is. It's my dead friends. Yeah, he's dead. But I get to remember him. You know what I mean? Because that makes me happy. I have the original lunch pill of Rambo. Shut up. Do you have the original lunch pill to Rambo? Oh my gosh. Like you can bring lunch and I couldn't bring my gun to you, huh, Callie King? Because people in Sacramento might think it's a real gun. And then you would be responsible for my funeral because I died in your arms. So I won't bring it. That might be a trouble causer. But you can still bring me lunch, Callie King. Yeah! Yeah. I currently, do you want to see the current situation right now? Let me show you. Hey. Yeah. Do. Yeah. Are you comfortable? Yeah. Does it feel good to be you? Is this how we're laying down, maple sauce? Are you asleep? Are you dead? Maple sauce! Well, I'm just checking. Okay, you just wanting to sleep, girl? All right, I'll go ahead and leave you be. You know, she gets in positions that I don't even know about. She makes up her own doggy style. You know what I mean? Like she works that out. She's my guardian. She watches me very well. My tripod is not holding this, and I feel bad that I keep screwing with it. Hold on. There we go. I'm going to have to get a new one. Mr. OG Raider sent me one that I need with the light because I'm going to be getting a camera for my gaming. Okay. Somebody in the house. Abba. Abba? Abba in the house? Is that how you say it, Abba? If I'm saying your name wrong, I'm not trying to. I have a hard time with names in general. But if you're going to be in anybody's house except for like the Lord Jesus Christ, because that's like above mine, welcome on in. You don't have to take your shoes off. Would you like a cup of coffee or a drink of water? You know, I may not have a lot to offer you, but I may have like a Skittle that you can have. It's probably like the green one or something because I've eaten all the other colors. But I would bite it in half and give you half if you want it, you know. I'm going to play some GTA, but I appreciate you coming in here, Leafy. I see now that I know who you are. You know what I mean? I know who you are, right? LaToya, don't go. Listen, Red, bless your heart. Listen to me. LaToya, you are my friend and you need to look at my eyes. Okay, look at my eyes. My suggestion to you is don't go in other people's chat and put things like that in there. It's negative and nobody wants to hear it. If people are being mean to you, you are probably allowing it because you're going in other people's chats and talking about it. When you talk about something, you know what you're doing, you're feeding it. People are treating LaToya like shit, okay, and you're feeding it. Then you're going in other people's chats and being like, people are treating me like shit. Guess what you're feeding? You're growing the shithole. Ignore those people. Don't talk about them. Don't go in other people's chats and talk about them. Talk about yourself. Talk about yourself and be happy about yourself. And be like, I'm LaToya, bitch. You know what I mean? You just got out of the hospital. You should feel, empowered. Don't worry about what the fuck people say. And I'm not yelling at you. I'm getting excited because it frustrates me when people get so asphyxiated on what people say about them. Let me tell you what I think about people that talk shit about me. Go fuck yourself. That's how, and then it's all over with. Hey. They can talk about you all day long, LaToya, and it won't even matter. Cause they fucking themselves. Hey, that's all right. They probably should make a video and get some views on it. You know what I mean? But don't worry about shit. Okay? If you think that you're a good person, LaToya, then you can just say to yourself, fuck what you heard. You know what I mean? Fuck what you heard. Abood! How are you doing? I still think about saying your name wrong. And it's Dragoon. I've said his name wrong for like years. It's his fault because every time I tried to put in Abood in the beginning because of Blood Dragoon, my phone was saying it all messed up. But now I got you because I know your name and I say it. Say my name, say my name. I'm saying it when everybody's around me. It doesn't even matter because you're Abood. You know, who doesn't love Abood? Fuck them all. That's why I love Abood. I mean, he's the sweet and sour of YouTube. And don't you guys know this? He's sweet and then he's sour. Did you just see him? Fuck them all. That's what I say. Fuck them all. Have something to say about me. Have something to say about me. You know what? I have stuff to say about other people sometimes. I do it politely. Does that make it wrong? I don't know. I'm not being a dickhole and like saying specifics, you know what I mean? But does that make me a booty juice? It probably does make me a little bit of a booty juice, you know? And they probably are saying, fuck them all. But when it's raining down on your own parade, hey, fuck you. You know what I mean? It was the whole row. I did it with double hands. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to double hand people. You got to double fist it. Yeah, they don't understand it with the one fister. They got to get the twofer. I'm gonna have to tell them to stop. Knock it off, Bootstrap. I don't allow the dogs to do that. Fuck them all, Saint. You can say fuck them all you want. I'm letting you two know that that's okay. That's all right. Come on, team, let's fight, fight, fight. You know what I mean? That's the cheer for the moment, you know. I'm gonna whip my dog's ass. Oh, my brother's dogs are barking. That's what the problem is. Hold on. Okay. I don't know what you think this is, but both of you guys are in training, and you're alerting me that the dogs are there. Great business. The neighbor's dogs can bark. You cannot. Good boy. You listening to Grandma? Pickle juice? We don't bark at those dogs unless they're here. Now, I'm not listening to barking shit. And poor Maple Sauce, she's just kicking it because she don't fucking care about none of them. She's like, I wish somebody would just kill the dogs that are in my own house so I can be the only one here. I don't like barking dogs. I do got a Chihuahua, but she's not one of them dogs that just I mean, she doesn't do that shit. She'd be a football. I can't do that. I don't have patience like that. You know what I mean? So I have to train my dogs, and the one that I do daycare for, I have to train them appropriately. I have to train them and shut the fuck up. Yep, and it works out. It works out pretty good. If they are big assholes, you gotta well, no. Well, if they're I saw it in a movie once. Well, you know, because some people are the big assholes. You know, if you go in this way and then like try to, you know, it stretches. And, well, you know, appropriately if you do it right. And they go, you know, sometimes they're a big asshole. You know what I mean? I saw it in a movie one time. Boone, were you starring in that movie? You big double fister. I don't know. But you know, YouTube's full of people like that. Yeah, they're full of people like that. Oh my gosh, these new people coming in are going to be like, what's wrong with this white girl? This white girl is claiming that she loves the Lord. She has makeup all over her face like she was a Saturday night whore last night. Her hair looked like a damn mess, and she's screaming. She's screaming like, you know, maybe I should, here, all the new people in the world that are watching me for the first time, okay, that way when I say some crazy stuff, I can look a little mad. You know what I mean? That way it'll kind of go with it a little. It's a better of a flow, I feel like. There's a lot of new people coming in here that I have no idea who you are. But if you're new, please leave me a message so I can hit you back. Because then I move, you move just like that. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. We all did. If you watch the movies. I cannot confirm nor deny the movie watching. I haven't watched anything out of the ordinary in about 4 days. Well, it's an addiction. So, I mean, I went off the deep end for about a month. Yes, I said a month. And it was a very difficult situation, but I've decided that I need to take a break. My body decided it needed to take a break. You know what I mean? So I kind of slowed down a boot. Okay? So just because you're the professional double doer for the asshole treatment, you know, you're not tempting me. You're not tempting me. I am not going back to the video. You know what I mean? I'm just not. Oh my goodness. Well, it's free. It is free. I had to tell somebody the other day, they were saying, you know, they were trying to explain to me that watching porn is normal and natural and, you know, whatever. Well, that's for most folks. I agree with that statement. I think that is for most folks. But when you have an addiction, there's reasons why you don't do those addictions because it's a problem. So for me, it's something I just got to stay away from. Let's see. Oh, I'm not a professional. A boot backed out. He was like, this bitch crazy. She tried to get me arrested. You know what I mean? You aren't admitting, you're not confirming or denying, right? Well, no, you are denying, but you might be lying. You know what I mean? Denying lying. It's kind of like almost a borderline situation. I mean, we all get curious. Hey, bitch, you have no idea. I'll be I'll be accidentally hearing some shit that somebody say your human body can do. And I'll be like, y'all pussy can do that? So I'm like, I don't believe it. And so then, my curiosity gets to me. And I'm like, well, I wonder if I look it up. If I look it up, if it'll show me a video or two of, some fantastic shit. And so then I'll get weak sauce and then I'll look it up and there's like a bajillion people doing nasty shit all the time. It's a part-time job. They go around town. They don't even care if they're Lemonade or Shitty McPherson. Like, they do a lot of weird shit. And then you get caught up and you're like scrolling and you've watched them all. The playlist is easier to watch on porn than it is on YouTube. You feel like that sometimes. You know what I mean? But then you get reality and you come back to life. Back to reality. Back to life. Back to reality. Take a back to life. Hell, back to reality. You gotta come back to reality. Bootstrap, I heard them. We have people in the field, working in the field, from my brother's company, and my brother's dogs are barking, so my dogs are wanting to alert at the bark, and I'm just trying to keep it all under control. Samantha Nicole, I appreciate you coming back. I remember your name. Am I lying? This isn't your first time. I've seen you before. Just try to help me with my memory, okay? Just work with me. Work with me. Oh, yeah, if you think of something, then there's a... Oh, no. Yeah. But, okay, I'll give you an example. Like when that song, Truffle Butter, came out, my kid said, Mom, do you know what that is? And I said, no. I thought it was a cookie or a dessert of some sort, but they're trying to make it sound like it's sexual, and it sounds a little bit juicy. So I don't know what's happening. Like, is it horrible? And then my kids told me to look it up because they didn't want to tell me, which I don't know why they didn't want to tell me. They could have just told me. That should have never happened. That should have never happened. Be careful, little eyes, what you see. Be careful, little eyes, what you see. 'Cause the Father up above, He's looking down in love. So be careful, little eyes, what you see. 'Cause I'll be looking at shit and be like, but a little picket of that stays in your memory. I don't watch shit that I don't want in my memory. You know what I mean? Leafy's still saying, don't forget the like button, folks. I appreciate you doing that for me. Just leave you. Had to look it up. Oh, no, don't look it up. No. It's horrible. I should have never said it. I should have never said it because of folks like you. A booed. Because it's not a visually, it's going to scar you. Well, and then you might be in the middle of getting busy and that region might be up in your area. And then what if you get a flashback? And what if the bitch don't want it? You know what? What if she's like, I don't truffle my butter? You know what I mean? And you're like, I think I truffle it. I truffle it. I truffle it. I mean, you know what I mean? You shouldn't truffle. You shouldn't truffle if you aren't experienced in the truffleage. And not everybody truffles. I don't like saying truffle right now. It's uncomfortable for me. No. I meant just leave it. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Thank you for clarifying that, Abood. I didn't want to be the problem causer of the look at uppage. I didn't want to be the problem causer. Is my sugar pudding in here? You see my face, sugar pudding. You come in I came into your stuff this morning. You go early. It's like right when I'm like, my vagina's opened up more than my eyes. You know what I mean? I mean, like I'm barely waking up, and then there you are. Always try to go in. Honey, you're perfect just the way you are. You are. Even with everything that's going on, everybody's got something, and some people's levels are different than others. I'm telling you right now, you are welcomed here in a quiet zone anytime, just if you're wanting some sugar pudding love. You can come in here, sit back, relax, let Redhead love on you a little bit, because why? You're my girl. Use my bitch. You know what I mean? Use my bitch. And I don't mean bitch because you're not my bitch. If your lip goes up about an inch more than it should when you say bitch, like that, you probably shouldn't be saying it in that tone. Bizitch. I mean, that works. You got to roll it around a little bit like Snoop. You know what I mean? Like, you got to say things a little bit like smoother to make it come out easier. You know what I mean? Okay. Wow. All right, Redhead. All right, chat. How is everybody? Scott, man, how are you? I saw you in a few people's chats earlier. You get around everywhere. You get everywhere, man. Yeah, you get everywhere. I woke up for the new people coming in. I have last night's makeup on. I didn't get ready. This is how I woke up. So I'm just saying hello. It's probably close to noon now, isn't it? No, it's 9:30. So I have time to take a shower and do what I need to. Hell for review. What did somebody say? Chopper, chopper. Tone it down, lady. I don't know if you're. I'm going to go ahead and let it show, but let me tell you how I feel about that chopper, chopper. I'll say whatever the fuck I want to say. And I will do it. And if you don't like it, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay? My parents don't like it. I didn't used to have a trucker mouth, but now I do. And guess what? I'm going to be going to heaven. The Lord works on me in mysterious ways. And I do. I've toned it down. I have toned it down. But the reality is, I'm still going to heaven, and you can suck my ass. There you go. I mean, if you're not an ass sucker, I don't know what to tell you. I went ahead and said it was okay that your comment can show up, because to you it might be useless, and I don't give a shit. That's how that goes. There's no shits given and no fucks in Redheadville. You know what I mean? So if you don't like it, leave. But if you don't mind it, stay. Whatever you need to do, chops. Whatever. Are you not a chopper? You got a name like Chopper. You repeat your name. Like in case people didn't hear it the first time. You're like, Chopper! Chopper! Oh, and then they show up. You know, you double chopped it up. You know, I'm sorry if I offended you. You said, no, you don't care. I know you don't care. That's why I showed the comment. I hope you're taking this like I'm teasing with you. Are you not? I mean, I didn't say that you were the double penetrator of the assholes. It's a boo's job. You know, Chopper. Can I send people to you? You sound like you got a gangster name. I mean, I don't even really know you, but can I use your name as a threat to my community? Like when someone's being a dickhole or a pussy fart in my chat, can I use your name and say, if you guys don't knock this shit up, I'm telling you right now, Chopper, he don't chop once. He chops twice. You know, I'm at both nuts at the same time. Little pick. It's like you got your own sutures. Right here. I'm going to use that till the end of the days. Good morning. Hey, Yankee, you are growing. You are growing so much. Oh my gosh. I think you're almost to 800 subs, aren't you? I mean to tell you, and you know what? Your chat's moving along really nicely when you're going on. I like your IRLs. I think it's good for you. Coming in and saying hi to your folks. I feel like that's a great thing. Well, even if you don't feel like it's a great thing, I do. And I enjoy it. And I come in and I visit you. That's how that shit works out, right? Well, what do I got going on today? I've got everything charging. As far as my gaming is concerned, I think a little bit later I am going to be playing some gaming. Starting at the beginning of next month, I am going to get a cam. So that you guys, I'm going to get a cam abood. Are you in here? Chopper! Don't leave! You're going to see Redhead with the cam. And then when I say Shitty McPherson, you can see my face when I'm playing. It's so much worse when I play. So much worse. I want to be like Yankee Crow. I do too. He's a fellow redhead. He is. I love him. I love him automatically. Anyways, well, I'm telling you right now, I've almost got my 1 hour good morning in. I appreciate you guys coming in. I'm not leaving. I got 5 minutes that I got to spare. I do feel like I have to go to the restroom, and I'm not trying to like bring you in there with me. Do people do that? Or do they just like do they say I'm going to take a break and then go? They don't take you in the bathroom with them, do they? I feel like that's a whole new video. Maybe that's for like Twitch or Kick or something like that. Cuz if you're a slut, you need to go there. But I don't know. I don't know what's happening. But I feel like I'm going to have to cut it short cuz I may have to go to the restroom. I need a PS5. I do. I think they take a break. Look, Scottman's all. Somebody stop the bitch. Okay, somebody let her know that they just take the break because she's gonna take the camera in there while she sprinkles. I mean, Scottman was worried about the YouTube guidelines for 5 seconds. He was like, "Please, redhead, don't go in there and pop a squat. You know, if you sprinkle when you tinkle, be a sweetie and wipe the seedy, but YouTube is not gonna like it. You know, so I guess I better not do it. No, it's not. I don't have to shitty McPherson. I got a squirt. Let's see here. They do hit different. They do. Well, the hit part is the part that hits. You know what I mean? That's the 3-letter word, but it's dangerous. It's a very dangerous situation. Hey, King Blaze! Yo, redhead! What's good? You're the most newbie with the wrench. What the fuck is this? Like, we just met each other, but because you stuck up for me in one way, shape, or fashion that I remember, wait. It was because, wasn't it because of you and Knots? Knots was fucking with me. Yeah, you know, I was believing his fuckage. You know, and then you were like, no, he's fucking with you, Red. And I was like, oh, well, see, he has my back. That's how, you thought I forgot, huh? You thought I forgot. I don't forget shit. I do forget shit. I just don't forget some shit. I remember fucking everything. If I forget shit, I'll probably forget it for maybe 27 seconds. And then it'll come back. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. Or just tell them going to have a piss. Do females say piss break? What would I say? I feel like I would just say I got a squirt, you know? I that's what I would probably say. Is that the same thing as a piss break? I feel like I'm more comfortable with saying squirtage. I don't know what's appropriate. Tell them you gotta add. No, don't say that. You're gonna make me throw the fuck up right live on here. I don't like poop shit. I really just don't like poopy shit, man. I don't like to roll it like that. Brian Sports Entertainment. How are you, sweetheart? Are you doing good? How's your girl? I know you got a girlfriend. Are you and your girl doing good? Man, I'm gonna feel like a bag of titties if you're like we fucking broke up or some shit. So I'm hoping that you didn't, but may you and your girl prosper. You know what I mean? Yeah, you did have my back in Clutch's channel when somebody. Oh yeah. That's right. Where's Clutch been? You know what? I actually went to his. That's OG Raider. He doesn't know I'm live. Let me send him a text real quick. There we go. Am I back? Did it take me away and come back? I was just telling OG Raider I was live. Because if I don't answer it in the mornings or at night, I don't want to throw his day off. He'll come in here, hopefully. Popular girl, how are you? Are you 25 and older? Miss Redhead loves Jesus and I have a relationship with him and I'm going to heaven, but sometimes I say things that are a little bit not 25 approved and older. But if you're 25, welcome in. I'm just saying it. Gen X is up in here. Hey. Ooh, you guys love me. Yeah, you pop in to say hi. I'm sorry I look a mess. I haven't gotten ready for my day yet. So maybe later I'll get ready for my day and so that you can say, man, when she woke up, it was a little bit trash bag. But, As she got ready for her day, it was a glam bag. You know, I can turn from trash bag to glam bag pretty damn quick. I'm throwing it at everybody. You know, I'm a little bit trash bag right now. So, oh, my German Shepherd's coming over here. She's been needy. Eli, I love you. I do. I mean, we barely go back and forth, and you go back and forth more than I do, but I do love you. You are a survivor. You've been close to knocking on death's door. I mean, you really have been there, and you just keep on surviving. I will survive. I mean, you do. You do. I'm so glad. I'm glad that you're here with us. Popular girl is a little girl. Oh, yeah, popular girl, bless your heart. You might need to get permission to be on my channel, beautiful. I mean, I'm not going to disregard you or anything, but I say some weird shit. You know what I mean? My birthday was on the 21st. Well, happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday. To you, boop doo Eli. You boop doo Eli. Ooh, boop doo Eli. You. I hope you had a really good birthday. I agree, Maze D. I went to her right on. We are all on the same page because I can't say dick hole with the 15-year-old in here. And then she's like, oh fuck, somebody said dick hole. So we aren't trying to do that stuff right now. Okay. Scott, Stoggy, Scott, sis, did, thanks, happy, thanks, Scott, clap, avoid, yep, Scott, oh, Scott man's dancing, what, I'm really far behind. Hey, what you literally just said. What did I say? Did I say something bad? Did I say something bad? What did I say? Abood, what was it? You literally just said. What did I just say? Did I say something bad? I try to suck that shit up every now and then. Like sometimes a bad word will get slipped out halfway across my lips, like right here. Only that part of my mouth, like on this side, it's slipping through. But then like this side was closed. Sometimes that shit slips through. You know what I mean? Army! You are so pretty. Oh, honey, I just woke up and I feel like shit. That was very nice of you. I literally have last night's makeup on like a good little prostitute would keep it on. You know what I mean? I'm not a prostitute, but everybody say amen for the good little prostitutes of the world. They need love too. And that's what I feel like right now. Because I mean, I haven't bathed yet or any, I still, I smell like sweet Jesus, but I haven't done anything. I just woke up, took the dogs, Shitty McPherson. I tried to pop a squat before I came on, but nothing was coming out. So, I mean, this is the way it rolls. This is just the way it rolls when I wake up. That's all. And I appreciate it because you think I'm pretty. You're delusional. You're delusional in the mornings. I mean, are you a crack addict? Do you need to smoke crack? I mean, did you lose your pipe? I don't know. Maybe you should get high and then back to life. Back to reality, because this can get better than what it was. Well, she didn't come back, so we're good. I'm not worried about the kids. I'm not worried about her. I won't. She'll have to figure it out, I guess. I don't know how to say your first name. Who's that standing behind you? That is my Raggedy Ann doll. I don't have anybody behind me. It's not one of those videos. I mean, I'm just saying if there was somebody behind me, like behind me, there's nobody behind me. This is not a human being. It's my German Shepherd. She's currently licking her titties. She's bathing right now. I'm not sure if that's YouTube approved. I don't want somebody to be like, getting their Johnson off to my dog licking her titties. So I'm gonna let her like bathe because that's what she does. and we're gonna pretend like that's shit. It was just her titties she was licking. Okay, she already took a bath, so just we're gonna let her do her thing. Girl, I wasn't talking about you, Army. I was talking about somebody else. Let's see here. That dog does have feelings too. My dogs are wonderful. My dad. First of all, Army, are you yelling at me? Why are you in caps? Why don't you slow your pantyhole? I mean, you could talk to me without being in caps and being all angry. Has the Army made you angry? I mean, do you wake up in the morning going, "We gotta go get breakfast right now. We need to eat because I'm angry"? I mean, is that how you are, Armors? You know, you don't. We don't really have to speak in caps. I mean, for Pete's sakes, you can slow your pantyhole. They have it. You got SPDDFG, whatever that is. You know, I know a lot of military folks have that. Maybe you should get medication. I don't know. Slow it down a little bit. Let's see here. He does. My dogs are wonderful dogs. They really are. Let's see here. Well, that's fantastic. Well, that was a great little ending to all of this. You know what I mean? Well, I am really glad that you guys came in. I'm a mess. Good morning. It's Tuesday. I'm busted. Kept. I can't. I don't know what that means. I kept too. See, that means a whole bunch of different things, Puddin'. I don't know what we're talking about. Are we talking about the chat? Or are we talking about, like, are you ready to fucking blow somebody's head off? I mean, I don't know, because, you know, they could be either or in our situation. You know what I mean? Johnny! I haven't seen you in so long, Johnny. You're the roadkill master. Bro, can I not be nice? Well, I think you're being nice now. You're not screaming. I mean, you know, and you got a happy face. Are you joyful, Army? Are you a joyful one? Because you have a smiley face and you're laughing. If you're joyful, come on in and stay. I mean, you know, there you go. Oh, Johnny. So how's it been? You found any roadkill lately? We have a lot of roadkill right now out where we live. A lot of raccoons. Man, the vultures are digging it. They're loving life, you know? I want to film the vultures eating the roadkill, but I feel like people would think that's gross. Do you think that's gross, Johnny? I've seen on the road over here, yeah. Oh, my honey's in South Carolina. Dude, your guys' weather's fucking wickety whack. I mean, your humidity is like plus 75,000. Like, it could literally be 78 outside with 124 million humidity. You get out of the shower and you dry yourself off smelling like sweet baby Jesus, and 2 seconds later your sweat's coming like you just got out of the shower again, but you still smell like sweet baby Jesus because you took a shower. The weather there's crazy. I want to film it, Johnny. You don't think that it would be gross? I want to film it because the vultures out here are huge. And they've got the red face and the little goblet like I have. They have a goblet right there, and I mean, they get in and they eat it. I want to film it. Well, if you say film it, I say film it. When I move, you move just like that. I appreciate you telling me that I'm pretty. Even if I woke up in the morning and I feel like I am the fuzzy, white, moldy dog poop in the front yard that's been there for 6 months and nobody picked it up, so now it's white, so it was brown at one time. That's how I feel in the mornings when I don't look my best. But if you say I'm not a white, moldy, brown piece of poop in the front yard, then I'm gonna take it. And you are you in the Army? I mean, I feel like you got some intelligence behind you, so maybe we should just follow in your footsteps. Let's see, 102 already? Your damn lie. What time is it? What time is it? Your timing must be off than mine. Because if it was 102 before 10 o'clock, Redhead would probably die. Bootstrap, that was a car. Thank you for alerting me. Come here. Come here. We're learning alerts. And I don't like barking dogs. So he's learning. What does sweet... Well, Donald, you're saying it wrong. You're saying it wrong. You said, what does sweet baby smell like? Well, I don't know what the fuck. I don't smell sweet babies. I don't know. I smell like sweet baby Jesus. I mean, if you were holding sweet baby Jesus, sweet little baby Jesus, like with the little swaddled and shit in the hay, and you were holding sweet baby Jesus and that smell, like, I mean, it would be just like heaven going in your lungs. Like the smell of sweet baby Jesus would heal all sickness. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like sweet baby Jesus would smell like. Like it's the sweetest but not sickening. It's the most fragrant but not going to make you throw up. You know what I mean? That's what sweet Jesus smells like. I'm not in the army. Well, I mean, I thought you probably could have been because it says army. Shit, I don't know. I'm just trying to grab at straws here. I mean, I didn't know what was happening. We're back. We're going to have dinner. What are you going to have for dinner, Binky? Let's see here. For context, Redhead. It's music. Oh, see, Scottman knows me. You don't speak Redhead, Army. And so I have quite a few folks in my world that speak Redhead. Scottman's fluent. Scottman is fluent in Redhead, so he knows how to come back in here and talk to me where I'm on the same page as you now. You know what I mean? Now we're on the same page and we're together again. We left you running on the TV though. Oh, Binker Boo. You know what? A lot of my watch time hours are because of you. They really are. I want to say thank you so much, Binker. That means a lot to me. And I really hope that you guys are taking the time to connect with everybody. I really hope everybody's taking the time. Nirvana, if you guys are friends with her, she just went live. She's got Fortnite over 40. I'm charging my shit up. I'm going to be playing Fortnite later today. But I'm going to be getting a cam for my gaming. And that's going to be exciting. Something different. Working on it. Got it. That beats arm. I see now I'm on the same page. I bought my ticket to intelligence on the whole army conversation, and I get it now. But I wanted to God at Scottman if you wanted to came in and save the cavalry. I mean, you saw I was struggling. Let's see here. I am ATC. Well, you know, it's not like a fancy cam. I mean, I'm going to get a regular cam. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have problems when I watch people on cams. When people are backed up really far away, like when people are on their cam, I don't know if my tripod will be sturdy enough to do this. When people are on their cam and they're like really far back like this. Hey, how you doing? Ah, I can't do that. I like to be right here. Hi. And I don't know if I can do that. So when I get my cam, I'm going to have to try to figure it out. Not to mention, I'm not trying to have my tits in it. So I want to have my face in it. And you know, maybe my tits out on Friday night. You know, we can do a Friday night special on that. I don't know. I heard that gives you more views. I don't do my views like that. So shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't know what's happening. If you guys really knew how bad it bothers me when the dogs do that, you would have no idea. But it does. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I did my whole hour. I'm excited about my day. I'm going to be playing some Fortnite. I'm going to be crocheting on a blanket. I did some laundry. And I'm going to go check on my pops. He went back to work. It's my understanding that his infection is gone and he can be off of the IVs. So we're all doing good. Oh, Mom, I'm glad I didn't get off all the way. I wanted to see you. My dog just jumped on my foot and made me bleed. See, this is why I don't let them get crazy like that. Because I'm going to die today. And it's death by dog. And I'm not trying to do all that shit. You know what I mean? Damn it. We appreciate you being here this morning. What's your dog? I have 2 dogs that are mine, Army. I have 1 German Shepherd, will be 4 August 6th. She's pushing on my tripod because she wants in between my legs. She is going to be 4 on August 2nd. And she's trained. She's a service trained dog. And then I have a Chihuahua that's very trained. She's a very good trained. She goes with me everywhere. very rarely will bark about shit. She's been having a little bit of a problem because there's a lot of activity outside right now. And then I dog daycare during the day, and not on the weekends or anything. My foot's bleeding pretty bad. Um, my grandpup, he's a monster. He is a mutt. Um, he's very, very ADHD. He's very, very hyper. He's very good trained for the most part for the best of his ability, but he gets on my damn nerves. I really am having a problem right now because the dog really did my foot's I have to attend to my foot really quick. I feel like I'm having a problem. Red, have you seen the pet? You know what? Timu just sent me motherfuck. I gotta get something from my foot. Timu just sent me a email that wants me to sponsor them and then I'll get like free shit or whatever. I've never done that kind of stuff. I'm not a real big Amazon person. I don't have like the money to do that kind of shit. I don't, whatever. And then I know they're sponsoring me so that they'll be giving me some free shit. I just haven't signed up for none of it. And I'm really not sure if I'm going to. I don't think it's going to be my forte. But Timo, just yesterday, I make my own dog clothes. I have a sewing machine. I buy them too. But I have a sewing machine and I'm still working on it. And I make my own dog clothes. But my Chihuahua only wears dog clothes when we are in public. That's how she knows that she's that I really think I'm gonna have to leave because this is kind of open a little bit. I see Alma knows. I mean, I'm trying to do this, but I'm kind of getting sidetracked with my foot here because there's blood. Oh, there's the opening. I found where the opening is. I'll put pressure on it. Hold on. Let me put pressure on it. It'll be good. Man, when she jumped down on my foot, I really felt that. I knew something was bad. Yep, I am now. I think I have it covered up now. Okay, we're good. So anyways, I'm getting my gaming stuff all charged up. I'm going to be playing Fortnite later. I would love it if you guys came and watched me, but I will be having a cam here pretty soon. I have to wait until August. I get paid once a month. So I have to wait until August, and then I'm going to go down and get it down. I have 2 mail packages that I'm sending out, J-Dubs' baby and the Godfather's baby. I've been gathering things for them, and I'm going to be sending those out. And you guys, did you see my shorts? My son took me on a date yesterday with his girlfriend. We got to go thrift store shopping, and they took me to lunch, and then they took me to dessert. I mean, and I had no idea that this was happening. It was on the spur of the moment. I had a great time. And they're short. They're like 30 seconds. If you want to see how my day went, I've got about 4 shorts on mine. They are so cheap. What's so cheap? Something is so cheap. What's cheap? That you're speaking my language. Red, have you seen all the pet clothes on Temu? It's the ones I've been dressing Dinky in. Are they cheap? What's cheap? What's cheap? Like, what are you paying for your clothes? You may get me interested in this shit. Don't make me start buying Temu, please. I mean, like, I don't even need to be hooked up with no let me buy some shit area. But if it's, how much are you paying for your outfits? I want to know. Sushi was delicious. I like sushi. I mean, you have to like it if you're going to enjoy it. You know what I mean? I like sushi. So mine was fantastic. My son had some creamy something. The name of it sounded very sexual. And when it came out, it looked sexual. It was very, very, it wasn't odd, but it was interesting. But the flavor of it was great. Mine was packed, just full of shit. It was so good. And then his girlfriend, my dog really is trying to climb underneath my legs because my German Shepherd, she wants to be that close to me. She's trying to climb underneath my legs. She hates the tripod. Pickle hates it when I'm online. She sees me get my gaming equipment out, she gets pissed. And then Bootstrap just don't care as long as somebody's just here paying attention to him. He's good to go. If it's our bedtime when you're playing all late. Binky, I just love you. Thank you so much for being good to your redhead. I really do. But my view time is what's holding me back. This is the way I look at my view time. I am so thankful for the people who watch me. I am so thankful for the people who play my playlists. I'm thankful for that. And what I'm trying to do is I just want my watch hours to come naturally. And if it wasn't for the people that are working their butts off in the back end trying to lube it up so it don't hurt, I appreciate it. I appreciate you doing that back end stuff because if you don't do the back end right, you could get an infection. You know what I mean? So I'm really really glad that I have people in my corner that know how to do the back end correctly. But I'm hoping that as I grow and get bigger and such that the view hours will come easier. Well, so that I don't have to have people prepping my ass. I mean, we are you a doctor? Are you a doctor prepping my ass? I feel like that you might be, Binker. I mean, is that your part-time job? But I mean, aren't you tired of prepping the ass? So maybe one of these days my watch time hours will just kind of flow with it. You know what I mean? And it won't be such a big deal. They are like a pound. That's your money. Pound. I don't know what a pound is. Is it under $3? California money. Is it under $3? I mean, I'd buy an outfit for $3. I'd buy two or three. You know what I mean? I'm about to make something to eat, Red. Enjoy your day. Well, King, I appreciate that you came in. I appreciate the 10 that's in the chat. You know exactly where it's out. I got to get cleaned up. Know that when I'm gaming, I look titty fritty. I'm probably looking fabulous. I appreciate you being here. And I want to have everybody's channel thrive. I hope you're having a good channel. If you're thinking about stream. If you're like, nah, I just support, we rely on supporters. So anyways, I want you guys to have a good day. I will see you on the flip side. Hey, 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 hey. Whoa! Having coffee with Redhead in the morning is always fun. Hey, hey, I'll see you next time. Hey, I enjoyed my time here. Yeah, yeah. Did you enjoy your time here? Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do it again. Gonna do it again. Yeah, yeah. I'm really not sure when. Yeah, yeah. But I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you do. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for loving me, everybody. I appreciate it.